I'm going to drag my Stream Deck software over here where you can see it. And I want to show you something which is really cool. And I must admit, I learnt this from Said Saddouk, who has been on the show a few times. Hotkey. Let's grab a hotkey. I'm going to drag it onto an empty spot here. I'm just gonna call it news for the moment because that's basically what I want to do. We can actually use this to do a specific action. I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I am going to do though is down here where it says hotkey to assign, I could click in here and just press buttons on my keyboard, which again is a useful thing to do. But if you click on this this little drop down, you'll get a whole bunch of other options as well. And here I've got the function keys F1 to F24. I'm just checking my keyboard. My keyboard only goes to F12. So anything after F12 is something I physically can't press on my keyboard, but it is reserved within Windows for me to do this. And if you want to make it even more elaborate, we can go Control Shift, and then maybe if I select Control Shift 24, I can be pretty confident that nothing on my computer is using Control Shift 24. Because it's basically impossible for me to actually reference that. But now, if I go back into my newsletter, if I click in here, and instead of trying to press something on my keyboard, I'm going to press that button on my Stream Deck, and it'll actually reference that. So now I've got a keyboard shortcut that doesn't really... It isn't constrained by any other piece of software on my computer as far as I know. And I don't need to remember what that is. And I think that's often a challenge with keyboard shortcuts, is if you don't memorize them all, they're really hard to know. But I have this physical button on my Stream Deck now where I can press this, the newsletter thing will pop up, I can press it a second time, and it will go away. So that's really, really, really cool.